Whew. Can y'all hear me? Let me see who's in the building right now. I had to like rush on in here. No earrings, no nothing. We're gonna have to do the Carmex, because I've been back and forth with my son. I don't know if you guys remember, he didn't go to school yesterday. Didn't go to school today. I don't even know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Let me see. Let me see if I can get to these comments. Last night. Last night was hilarious. We was getting it though. We was getting it. I told you I got those vocals. Y'all just don't be listening. You gotta pay attention. They in there somewhere. I'm holding them back. But very fun over there at Unu's house. Basically, if you deal with me, you deal with Unu. We go over there, we have some fun. It's where you can get out of the things I talk about, which I am like really kind of, what's going on? I mean, I look kind of shabby. I mean, I just came out the doctor's office from being with Lil Man. I just feel like I'm not feeling right. What's going on? I don't know. We're going to make it though. We're going to make it. So y'all can hear me. All right. I'm over here trying to scarf something down real quick. There's nothing major. I normally, what is going, you know what? I'm just going to leave me how I am because there's too much going on. But yeah, I heard about this case last week and I forgot what I was doing on here. But we did not get a chance to speak about it. And guys, I know. Wait a minute. Before I get serious, I'm tone deaf. I don't know. Hey, I guess that makes it all better. Let me see. Me too. Since I've been out the bushes, you gotta come out the bushes, Bree. I mean, I hear that a lot of people are like, either me or makes them feel comfortable to where they can come out and say something. Say something. Talk to us. We can't bite you. This is literally online. Nobody can do anything to you. Come on out the bushes. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Bree Love says, you have a natural beauty. Thank you. I mean, although sometimes I'll be like, I gotta hide, but sometimes I just hide behind my glasses when I don't got my lashes on because half the time I don't feel like putting them on because by the time we get done talking, it's like 5 hours later. That's like going to the club. My eyes, after the club, my eyes be like, girl, you think we got enough exercise? Lashes is weights for the what is this called? For the eyelid. For the eyelid. So by the time we get out the club, you know how girls just be like, oh, I'm gonna stash my weave off. My first thing is when I get out the club and I know I ain't going nowhere else, I promise you, this is me. I'd be like, and I just don't even want to see them no more. I don't even want to see them no more. They're done for the night. I'm done with the lashes. So thanks for saying I have that natural beauty. But no, guys, there's this little girl. Her name is Nailani, and I'm sure you guys seen it on the thumbnail. And it's flustering me because if we go back in the videos, we're talking about this same thing over and over again. Now we have a case of this young lady, beautiful, bright young lady. I mean, I think she kind of reminds me of me because I was in dance team from right before you go into kindergarten. What is that? Pre-K? All the way up through high school. Competitions and everything. So I seen her little you know, a little selfie of me. I'm marching to my little, what is it, the parades, Martin Luther King. I seen her. I was like, oh, nobody's talking about her though. And that's why I want to be the one to not only talk about major cases that are going on, but cases where we don't get to see at all. If it's not in our city, if it's not in our state, let alone our city, we don't hear anything about it. I saw her pictures, but do not know her story. These people in these motorcycles and these, I don't know. You guys are able to hear me well, though. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play one of her videos. Dang, see, in here I'm not even set up like that. Where's Fun to Be Blonde? So she could toss in my, what you call it, my fair use. But hey, fair use is all I'm going to say because I'm going to just show you guys. And I don't know if you guys seen what I did with the raffle, but I needed to do it because of what's going on out here with the shortages and things. And it wouldn't make no sense for me to continue the $100 raffle when I need to get November taken care of because that's the month we feed all the homeless. So I'll talk to you guys a little bit more on that. Hi, Veronica. Let me say hi to everybody real quick before I let you guys see this devastating news. And it's not that new. It's just I was waiting for more to come out because it does, when things don't make sense to me, I'm like, wait, let them do a little more digging before I could come out and I say something where I'm stepping over myself. But in this instance, I don't feel like I am. So, hey, you new. Hey, Jeanette. Hey, Brie Love. Let's see. And Veronica. And whoever out there is in the bushes too. So let's just go ahead and play this because when I was watching it, I was upset. But to hear I don't want to say the negligence because I don't want to put it on anybody because it can happen to anybody, but I'm going to just let y'all hear. And y'all go ahead and tell me what y'all think about this situation. Let me share my screen with you guys. I knew they was going to do this. Now let's take me on back where I was. Let me make sure we don't have to hear the commercials. Wait, this is not the one I wanted to share, so hold on. Hold up. Where's the first one? Wait, did it mix my order app or what? I think they mixed my order app. I hope they didn't because I have one that I want to play in between. Okay, they did. Okay, no, we was right. No, we're not. This one goes at the end. Then it's this one. So let's go here. I think this is it. Even if it's not, you guys are going to get the drift. Wait, let me make sure I don't have to turn anything else on. Are y'all good over here? Let me know if you guys hear an echo, okay? So far, I think we're good. So, Veronica in the building. Okay, hold on, y'all. Y'all know. Y'all didn't tell me to get this, y'all know what y'all told me to get, this StreamYard gig. And I gotta learn how to use this, so.
She died at the hospital. Police are still trying to figure out how the gun...
Could you guys stop? Hold on. All right, let's move on.
A follow-up to a tragic story of a 6-year-old girl who died after being shot. Family members have now identified her as Nalani Fairley. Police responded to a home on Jacksonville's north side yesterday morning. That's where they found the little girl had been shot in the head.
She died at the hospital. Police are still trying to figure out how the gun fired. News4Jax reporter Eric Avanier joins us live after speaking to Nalani's cousin who lives in New Jersey. Eric?
Yes, that cousin says Fairley's death has left everyone in the entire family devastated and just so heartbroken. She also says her cousin was so full of life that she often commanded everyone's attention.
Very lovable child.
Latasha Peoples is the cousin of 6-year-old Nilani Fairley, whose life came to a tragic end Thursday after she was shot. Peoples says her little cousin will always be known as the lovable kid who was full of energy and loved being around her family. Peoples also says her little cousin had a passion for dancing.
She demanded all our attention, and she was saying to us, she said, guys, look at me, look at me. And she began to do one of her dance routines that she learned.
Police say the 6-year-old was shot inside her home by a gun that belonged to one of her parents. Her mother and 2 siblings were inside the home at the time of the shooting, but it's unclear who fired the gun and if the gunfire was an accidental discharge. People says no one in the family is pointing fingers. Instead, they're supporting the child's mom, who is taking her daughter's death very hard, and they're not bombarding her with questions about what happened.
Who can explain that? I mean, even talking to her, tears is always running down her face. I mean, how do you, deal with that? So me being one of her oldest first cousins, I wouldn't ask her at this point.
Peoples says she plans to fly down to Jacksonville very soon to support her cousin through this difficult time. Now, the family says they are working on funeral arrangements and hope to have a funeral date scheduled for sometime next week. I also want to point out that the family has a GoFundMe page to help out with those funeral expenses. We have linked that page to our website, newsforjax.com. Reporting live, Eric Avignon, Channel 4, the local station.
All right. So you guys heard kind of what's going on. And so I just don't understand how these parents are leaving guns. Not even like what's normal for a kid to get into. Drawing on the walls, okay? Jumping on the bed. What else? My son, he likes to go put dirt in his nana's fish tank. He won't do it over here. I ain't going for it. But like kid stuff like that, like I'm going to open up the panel because we need to watch and discuss this stuff together because I want to know why there's so many guns. We just did, hold on. Sheesh. Some just went in my eye. Guys, I'm not crying. I know I'm always crying. I'm not crying. We first did the one where the toddler shot his dad in the back. Then we did the one where the toddler supposedly shot the mom on a Zoom call. Then we did the one, there was another toddler one. I gotta look back. It's just so many. But hey, Zena, hey, how are you? Yes, rest in peace, baby girl. Like, I got more videos to show you. Like, Lil Baby was full of life. Let me show you Lil Baby. Let me show you her. Is this one it?
Fast Fix provides on-site jewelry and watch repair service.
Hold on, I want to let y'all hear her dance teacher speak about her. Like, I so see her in me. Like, when I get a chance and I find like my dance team pictures and my competition picture. I think I have one. I don't know. I gotta look. I just see, and for them to go ahead and say, we don't know whose gun it was. It either belonged to the mother or the father. And first I heard she shot herself on the side of the house. Now I'm hearing it was inside of the house. So that's something I'm going to need cleared up. Not like it matters. She shouldn't have been able to get to it anyway. But I'm just tired of these kids getting a hold of weapons. They should have not. There should have been no way they should have gotten a hold of it. Now they got these laws coming out to where you don't even have to have a permit. I think it's just going to go haywire and it's not going to be a good idea. So let's hear how her dance teacher talks about her, though. It's so cute. And this is not the one. There's another one where I could show you, and she has on, I think, a yellow outfit, but this is a different one. But she just talks about her so, like, she's the one you tell work on it, and Lil Nailani, she on her thing. She getting it. So let's see. Let me make sure y'all can hear this. Let me go ahead and make sure it's at the correct part, because I know how they like to get down on here. See what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and make sure we unmute this channel. And let's play it.
You booked a cozy Virgo mountain trip.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew they were going to do that. Weapons should be locked up at all times, period. Yes, if you have a child, yes. Now, there's certain situations to where, but then in the situations I'm talking about where you need to protect yourself, your room should be locked. Your kids should know not to go in your room. My son would never just go walk into my room. I don't even have weapons like that. He wouldn't go walk in my room. He'll be like, Mom, can I go in your room so I could get my SpongeBob toy? He's not going to just go walk in there, get his toy, and just act like it's okay. He doesn't do that. He knows to respect people's boundaries. He's going to knock. I don't get it. Hey, Buddha, how are you? I'm all right. Trying to get my son handled. I mean, I don't think he can go back to school, even though, they say, they don't think it's corona. I still made him get a test anyway. But we'll see what happens with these schools. Let's play this part. Girl.
What the state says was an accidental self-inflicted gunshot wound is being remembered tonight by her dance teacher. Nailani Fairley, that is, was described as being full of life and passionate about her dance lessons. On your sides, Robert Bradfield reports on the impact she had on others.
6-year-old Nailani Fairley was a dance student at Shaniqua's Dazzling Dolls, and its owner, Shaniqua Minnis, says she dazzled.
Her energy will honestly never be matched.
Minnis first met Nailani 2 years ago and was impressed by her dedication and determination from the start.
She was always ready to go. She was always ready to do anything I put her way. Anything challenging. It wouldn't scare her.
Minnis told her other students about Nailani's death over the weekend, and she says they all struggled with the unexpected loss.
I did not expect the reactions I got out of telling them, but it was very, very hard to tell other kids that, these are like children. So it's always hard to tell another child that another child is gone.
The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office is investigating Nailani's shooting death, but the Florida Department of Children and Families says she died from an accidental self-inflicted gunshot wound.
She died from an accidental self-inflicted gunshot wound while she was playing with the mother's weapon. Now, we're not talking about a cell phone, playing with the mom's cell phone. We're not talking about, how some kids get into like the tampon box or something and they pew, pew, psh. We're not talking about that. I've been waiting for the autopsy report because there are other kids there. I want to know if this was self-inflicted. Where was the gun at the time? And I know these are questions. They're like, oh, we don't want to ask the mom. I want to ask the mom. Oh, she's hurting. Yeah, she's hurting. She should be hurting. Dad should be hurting. Everyone should be hurting. because there's no reason why. This is not a drive-by shooting. She got shot in the head and mom should be hurting, dad should be hurting, family should be hurting. Yes, everyone should be hurting, but someone has to take responsibility. And so since this is your fire weapon, your firearm, however you want to say it, you deserve to be asked questions because it wasn't where it was supposed to be. So we're not going to stall you out with the questions now. Well, I surely wouldn't stall you out with the questions because, yes, I'm sure I don't know this little girl, but I would still be right there at her funeral crying as if I knew her from birth. Accidental self-inflicted gunshot wound. While she was playing with the mother's weapon. Playing with. Let's continue. And let's remember playing with, okay? Playing with.
While she was playing with the mother's weapon at her North Side home. Police have not said if charges will be filed, but Minnis is focused on making sure Neilani is remembered not for how she died, but how she lived.
You're going to know who that little girl was. She will forever be a dazzling doll.
Robert Bradfield, First Coast News, on your side.
Oh, goodness. Well, 30 children have died in Duval County this year. That's according to the Florida.
In that county, 30 deaths this year of children in this county. We now more than 2 a month. What, this is the 10th month? We're now more than 3 a month. $16 kids under the age of 1.
Department of Children and Families. 5 of those are from trauma, both inflicted and accidental. Another 5 children died by drowning. More than half of the total deaths are children who are younger than 1 year old.
Boom. 1 years old.
Tonight.
Who's talking?
Hey parents, what a bonkers time this has been. My kids have been doing their best and staying safe, but it's been tough. At least we haven't had to worry as...
I tell you, these sites don't know how to follow directions, but we're going to let them slide. There's more, but I'm just like, y'all get up here and tell me what y'all feel about this nonsense. To me, it's nonsense. Her cousin, and I do feel for the mom. And I understand, cousin, you don't want to genre with these questions, but girl, bye. Where was you at? Where was she at for this little girl? And she seemed smart. So it ain't like she didn't know what could possibly happen with this thing. And then she boom. No. We're not going to play that. We're not going to play that right now. There's more kids around. What happened? Did one of them take it was playing with an accident shooter? Or I mean, because you have that type of common sense at that age. My son has that type of comprehension. Even with his play guns, he won't hold it towards his face. When he was little, he did. And it shot him in his face. It was like a little Nerf gun. He screamed like no other. And I'm like, I didn't see what happened. My mom did. I'm like, why is he screaming? He pressed the button in his face. Even with spray stuff, you know how kids accidentally spray themselves in the face? He makes sure he turned a little hole. Don't play me like this. Don't play me and act like this was just some type of, you know what? You knew, come on. You knew, come on. Buddha, come on. Come on. Because I want to understand this.
Hey, Buddha.
Hey, what's up?
That's some BS. That's what that is. I'm sick of these kids with self-inflicting wounds because the parents are being very negligent.
Y'all show was muted. Did y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can hear you. But
okay.
I'm just gonna turn this off.
No, I didn't know if you could hear me because
No,
I had this whole thing on mute this whole time and
No,
didn't
you were
know.
good. We
Okay,
can hear
okay,
you.
okay.
no, I can
So,
hear
so,
you.
so,
This reminds me of the situation that happened. I don't know if it was 2, 3 months ago, but
uh-huh.
the father was crying very badly when the judge was handing down the sentence because he said he didn't mean for his daughter to be in his room. It was a second. He
Hmm.
said all his family was there, and the family was saying that the father had just left the room less than 3 seconds, and the little girl went in his room, went into the safety box that was unlocked, and got the gun
Hold
and
on.
accidentally shot herself.
Hold on. It takes more than a few seconds to do everything that he just said.
Yeah, the judge was handing down. The judge said even though it was an accident, it's your gun.
Exactly.
You have responsibilities because I know when I went for my G license, my gun license,
Hmm.
they tell you that you need to have your weapon in a box locked at all times, away, hidden like in the closet, high up on the shelf if you
Hmm.
have kids. I said I don't have kids, but for that, if I ever did have a gun, that's what I would do, would keep it high up on the shelf.
Yeah.
Regardless if someone comes in, I'm gonna have enough time to go in my closet and grab the gun.
Right.
Right, right.
Another thing is like when you have a weapon, you should always have it somewhere safe. Even from adult, like somebody coming into your house and taking your gun
Right.
and using it on you. You need to have it where they
That's
cannot
true.
get to it, where you could get to it, but not them. Nobody could get to my gun, not my kids, nobody, just me. My husband doesn't even know where my gun is.
Right,
That's why I
right,
recommend
right.
those like little the safe my mom has. It's
Mhm.
a like a digit one that you put in the passcode, you push it in, and
Mhm.
she unlocks it like that.
Yes, because to do that round, hey, if I'm in a panic, they taking me out.
Because
You're not even gonna remember those
And
numbers when you're in a
I'll be
panic.
no, but
shaking.
like
Yeah.
Right.
if it
So
has a
what would
key lock,
have happened?
you could break it open. You know what I'm
Or
saying?
you
You
can
could
make
pick
them
it.
tell you the password.
Yeah, they could figure it out.
The safe that I have at my house, it's you got to key it in. So I mean, you might get it wrong once or two times, but if you're really trying to get in there, you gonna get in there and you gonna get with it.
No,
Yeah.
the one here,
Mm-hmm.
the one my mom has, you guess 3 times, it automatically locks.
Lots, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
So
what I
it's
said.
like,
A few
don't
times
even
because if
bother
you do
guessing.
it more
Yeah.
than 3 times, it shuts down for I don't know how long, but it shuts down for a good minute to where you would probably you'd be probably
It's
better off
it,
doing
it
something else.
shuts down to make you get scared and go run to your room.
And then
Right.
the guy, the reason why he got charged, yeah, it's an accident that your child got to that gun, but why is that gun where that child was able to get to it in the first place? And the same
I,
thing that goes for this mother. You're gonna
yeah,
get charged. That was negligent for you to leave
I,
that gun for your child to be able to get to it. I'm
I
sorry.
still don't know if that's exactly what happened. We're gonna hear some more because in the
yeah.
beginning they were telling me they didn't know which parent it was. Now it's the mom, then it's
What?
the dad, then now it's the mom's gun, but the mom wasn't there, and then there was kids there. Like it just keeps. What happened?
Wait,
What
are you
happened?
saying that
Jeanette,
she
what were you
wasn't there
saying?
when she got to the gun?
No,
I'm
I
sa-
don't think the mom was there.
Wait, hold on.
I'm saying
Jeanette,
on
Go
one
ahead.
hand, I don't know if I all the way agree with charging somebody for an accident when like she's going to be serving a bigger sentence than anybody could ever give her.
Oh
they
yeah,
gave the
Anybody.
father life. This
Like the
is
lot
like a single father.
I
Okay,
mean, this is the loss of a child. You know what I mean?
I
She's
get.
going to without anybody doing anything. But then on the other hand, if there's no charges, then people are going to be dumb and continue to out their guns and then kids will continue to get killed.
Okay, I get what
yep.
you're saying. I do get what you're saying, but no, she needs to be charged because she was negligent. No matter what, she was negligent. And I hate to be this hard about it, but this is what I think it is. Because if I did the same thing, I'm sorry, I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. And
True.
you got to be more responsible with your weapons.
Yeah.
Come the
Right.
hell on. I don't give a damn what the reason is,
You take a
how that
oath.
child got to it. You are negligent. It is your fault that your own damn child, your young baby that barely made it through, hasn't even hasn't
6
been
years
able to.
old.
Right, she's
6.
6 years old. She hasn't had her, monthly. She hasn't been able to get a boyfriend. She hasn't done anything, and your child is now dead because of your negligence. I'm sorry,
She was
ma'am,
going
but you're
far
going
in
to
her little
jail.
dance career too.
Yeah,
But
you're
I'm
going to
saying
jail.
It's
she's
sad,
gonna
I'm not saying
but
the
put,
mama
yeah.
she get life. Depending
she's
on
gonna put
us, they
that
still
in
need
her
to
mind
say
no matter
no.
what,
Wait a
no
minute.
matter
They still need to say
What?
the
2 years
autopsy.
probation.
Who has
is that
3 years probation?
No, I'm reading this what Veronica wrote. They gave her 2 years
Wait a
probation.
minute. Mom charged and make her think she's going to jail, and then later let her off with 2 years probation. But no, I think she's saying this is what
Oh
should happen.
No.
I know. No.
no, they
We're
they
not gonna
gave
do
the
2 years
father
probation.
on the other
And
case. I'm surprised you guys didn't do that case.
well, I don't know which one you're talking about.
The
Because there's been
case.
multiple. What's his name?
I don't remember. I watched it on
Is that the
YouTube.
one where he was laying
He
down
was
and the child went
crying.
behind him?
No, it
No,
was
because that little boy's
upstairs and he
grandfather.
was downstairs outside.
Oh, that's
It
right.
was with the whole
you know
family was over. It was a holiday or something, and she
Dang.
in less than 3 seconds they heard a pop. The father ran upstairs, and he found his daughter bleeding out.
I have a question for you because you said you have a gun, right?
Yes, I
I
do have a 38.
Oh
I
my
don't.
god!
Whoa,
Okay,
dang, hold
but
on. Yes, I do have
listen,
38. Dang,
I have
you
a
didn't ask
38,
the caliber.
but I'm
listen.
very
No, but
responsible. I'm
this is
responsible with mine.
what I want to discuss with you is what did it take to get the 38? Did you just sign paperwork or did they
N-
give you a class?
You
No.
need
What did
G
it
Okay.
license.
So they have to check your background check, make sure you don't have any mental health issues,
right?
you don't have any felonies,
Hmm.
you've never been to jail, or you've never ever like try to hurt anybody for no odd reason other than that you just want to hurt them. They just check your background. It took 24 hours for me to get mine.
See,
They don't
So
just
you
go,
don't just
"Oh,
walk
here's
in there
yours."
and sign and they look at your stuff and
No.
you
You have
see,
to go through 24 hours of
Yeah.
background check, especially if you're not like originally from here. So that's how that works. People
But
who
to
are
beat
originally
all
from here,
that,
I think they allow them to get it quicker. But for me, it took 24 hours. And yes, I was approved because I have nothing at all. Like I have zip on my background.
you,
Nothing.
but like,
okay.
do you think that gun ownership should require like a longer class where
Yes.
people could
Yes.
see
Yes.
like, the consequences if you
all right, I'm
like
letting up Veronica. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna let her up.
Yes. I
Y'all
believe
continue
that.
y'all conversation, but I'm just
Yes.
They give us gun classes when you're
Yeah.
taking your G license to
Okay. So like,
even have a gun.
right.
but
With
that's for being a police officer, but like a regular citizen,
No,
like
that's regular citizen G license.
that.
It's like
Okay.
you get it in
security.
24 hours, so there's not much of a class to
No,
do.
no, no,
Well,
no, no, no. Okay. So
yeah, true.
my gun, I cannot conceal it. I have to go to a conceal school. I have to go to a class that teaches you how to
Mhm.
use the gun and everything. I don't have that. I cannot conceal my gun. My gun has to be out and open to everybody, to all police and anybody else that I come and confront, get in front of or whatever. But I don't carry my gun around. I leave my gun at home. I do not take it out the house except for my backyard when I go, practice shooting cans and things.
Oh, that
you
must be
should be
fun.
practicing doing who?
Shooting
That's
cans.
fun.
Okay.
Where you live again?
In the
Louisiana.
boondocks.
Oh shit.
I'm in the country
I'm
part
moving
where
to
I
North
have
Carolina.
I have space where I could do it and not anybody getting shot because there's no one around. It's a cane field back here, so we don't have to like worry. Oh yeah, you just shot. No, I don't do that. I don't shoot like
What
sparingly. I
like
watch where
me?
I'm shooting. Go ahead.
I haven't had one, and I'm not even sure if I could get one now, but I wouldn't,
Why
you
Why?
not?
know?
Why not?
Because my daughter's been 5150. So I
That
don't
is
know.
I wouldn't
okay.
get
So that
one
has nothing to do with you.
She's
unless
what?
It has to be your background, not hers.
It's your
no, but
background, yeah.
still, you would have to make sure you are in control of that at all times with knowing that
Right.
she has been diagnosed 5150 because that could be you. You
Well, I
done.
mean, that's not her diagnosis, but she's had that. So they give you some kind of a paper when you go in there. And they ask about the address and they ask if you have any guns in the house.
Mm,
So if I
See,
did, I'm
that's
pretty sure they would come pick them up.
what the heck's
you know what?
5150 again? Is
It's
that
when you're
suicide?
crazy. It's when you're crazy.
Yeah.
When people be like, "Oh, you're 5150." That's
Yeah,
when
you,
you're
you
crazy.
can't have. Well, you have kitchen knives, so I
I
mean,
keep those locked up, though.
okay, I'm sure
I
you
don't
can
keep
get
those.
a gun and keep it locked up if it's for
Right.
you because it's solely based on your background. But you have to understand that you are bringing a gun into your home and you're taking a chance
I wouldn't do it.
of your
Too
daughter,
big of
you
I
a
know.
risk.
wouldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with that.
I wouldn't because I would rather try to take if my daughter was going through something like that. I would rather try to take her down, me and her going at it, rather than her having something to where what can I really do? There's
Because I
nothing else.
know kids find things. Like when I was a kid, my brothers used to get my mom's gun and go out and shoot it when they weren't there.
I'll be right back, ladies.
So, like, imagine if something would have happened.
No,
You
I
know what I
feel
mean?
you because before my son was born, I had a Mac in the house. Sure, you know what that is,
Mm-hmm.
and that's an automatic weapon, and I know that he couldn't be able to get to it, but it was just like, nah, it just not even need to be here. You know, there would be honestly, there would be no way that he could, even at his age now, even if he got a chair, he would have to be like pulling a ladder from outside to get it. Because it's just nothing that would be shown. But I'm saying
Exactly.
now
I
I
know, but
don't have anything in my house of that caliber because
I'm
I
just
don't
saying
know.
you
I
could
just
have like
wouldn't.
one day where you're slipping and you're not on everything, and then you know what I mean. What happens
That's
if something
negligent.
happens with your gun during that time? Then it's negligent.
That's negligent no matter what. If you did it on an accident, you were slipping. Oops, I forgot to
Well, I
put it
forgot to close
away.
the
Negligent.
lid. I forgot to.
Yes, negligent, straight up.
Well, you know what? I know that like I'm a human, so you know
People
what I
make
Well,
mean?
there is
mistakes.
human error,
Right.
but there is a consequence for human error in the system. So they're gonna
Bingo.
still. It don't matter if I say, "Oh my God, I thought I closed it. I went and I was trying to protect me and my
Right.
son because this person keeps coming to our house." And
Right.
Are you okay?
I just hate that my mom allows certain people to do certain stuff, but does not let me know. And so when I hear someone just come into my gate, I'm kind of like, "What are you doing?" And I
It
just see a white
startles
shirt.
you.
Yeah, and I've even told like it was like some electric people. I was like, "Don't just do that. Don't just come in my backyard with flashlights and stuff like that in the middle of the night." And he took it. He
Right.
was like, "Wait, what did you say?" I said, "Don't just come in my backyard with
Exactly.
flashlights like that because I don't know how I'll react." He was like, "Whoa, is it that serious?" And I looked at him. I said, "I'm dead ass
Yes.
serious. I'm not kidding."
It's not just you, it's your child too. So of course you're serious.
Exactly. So you guys can talk. Hold on, because I need to see what's going on.
Okay, so Jeanette, what were you saying before I got a call, so it got me off this. Okay, so what were you saying as far as like why you would not get approved as far as you because of your 50-50 thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Because my
go ahead.
daughter's been to the hospital.
But that
I
doesn't have
don't
any,
think they would
no,
for
that
my
has nothing to do
household.
with you though. It would have nothing to do with you. It would be um you would have
No,
to
but
get approved because of your background, not her background. But you also have to give them uh they should be able to know that you're going to have it somewhere safe and away from your child. That's
No,
basically
but
all you have to do.
I'm her caretaker and she's an adult. And I think that I would risk, like, if I did try to do that, the state might come and pick her up and put her somewhere.
Risk what though?
Them picking her up and putting her somewhere.
For what?
Because she can't have a gun where she lives. She's been 5150'd. She can't have a gun where she lives.
You wouldn't give her the gun. You wouldn't let her be able to get to the gun. You wouldn't even let her know where the gun is. So why would you be the one not able to have a gun?
I'm saying she lives here under my roof.
Right.
And she's institutionally deemed.
Okay.
So they could probably, if I had a gun here, they could probably pick her up and move her into a group home. And I don't want her to be institutionalized.
Okay. So do you feel like you need to have a gun? Do you feel like you have to have a gun? Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's different.
I have people I could call who have guns.
Choice. Yeah.
I'm just saying. I have people I could call who have guns if I ever needed some protection, I guess.
Right. I get what you're saying.
Just call me. I'll come.
There you go, Veronica.
I mean,
at it again. How are you?
That might be faster than trying to get it from a hidden place, open up the combination.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Just to
I just
call
feel
my neighbor and say I'm in trouble.
I know I might seem a little harsh, but it hurts me to hear a child dying because the parents are not, they're being negligent with their weapons.
Well, I mean,
Veronica, did you have something to say? Because Veronica's been on.
Yes,
go ahead, Veronica.
Little girl.
I feel as though what they.
Hey, Jeanette, hold on. Veronica's speaking.
I feel as though what they should do is, I think they should take the mama to trial and make her think that she's going to get charged, and then just give her 2 years probation. And that will teach parents.
Go ahead.
That will let other parents know to lock them guns up. You got to set an example somewhere.
Okay, so how about they say, "Oh, she just got probation. I'm gonna go get me some probation, and my child is dead." How about that?
But everybody won't get probation. They just got to make an example somewhere.
Right.
Too many kids are dying.
Right. But they could fight it and say, look, that person got this. Why am I not getting it? If they're in the same state, they have to give them the same rules. They can't just, we're going to just go ahead and pick and choose who we're going to deal with.
It doesn't always happen like that. Not in Texas.
Well, I know one thing. I understand what you're saying with the probation thing. I think she needs to be put in prison. Okay, because she was negligent. She should have had her weapon in a place where her child could not get to it. I don't care if she was there or was not there.
She's going to be in prison
it was
for
her
life
weapon.
anyway.
You knew.
She's going to be in prison for life.
Children? What about her other children in the house?
I'm sure somebody else can care for them. She needs. Okay, so you're telling me it's okay just because she has kids? Yes.
You know, for real though.
But she's going to be in prison for life. On her own, in her own mind.
She needs to be in prison in her own mind.
And she has other children on top of that who...
Well, I'm not so much concerned about the other kids as I am the one that she
just
get all that done. So she should be charged some kind of way.
Yes.
If no more than a year in jail and 2 years probation, but she needs to be some consequences. Because this is happening every day. These babies dying.
Yes.
Right. And that's what I said. If nothing happens and people will continue to
do it.
Negligent.
Exactly.
But, you know what, at the same time, I don't know. It's messed up.
Yeah, it is messed up. It's messed up that a 6-year-old does not have her life because her mom was irresponsible.
Right. She should have owned
So Jeanette, you're saying that anybody that has a child and that child dies by their parents' gun, none of them should ever be charged because their baby died?
That's
because they have other children?
That's not what I said.
But they have
I said
other people have children too.
What I'm saying is that has to be a consideration because that the system is not great for these children to go into. It just isn't.
No,
It's not. And sometimes it's
but it
not.
wasn't designed for the babies to die by their parents'
Right.
guns.
Right.
The
What I'm
mom
saying.
should have had
What I'm saying
the
is.
mom should have had a gun lock on the gun at least.
What I'm saying is, like Yunu said, she got her gun in 24 hours. They didn't give her education on that. I'm saying for people to have guns, there should be a stricter guideline and a stricter education before they get guns into the house to begin with.
Yeah.
Well,
You
we have a
shouldn't be able to
7-day
just.
But
waiting
see,
period here in Texas.
yeah,
We have
no,
a
I have.
7-day waiting period here in Texas, but
Yeah.
they don't really tell you anything. You just answer a questionnaire. They send it off to
But
the FBI, do a background check,
Right.
But people
and
need to be told. They need to be told. If somebody gets your gun and shoots themselves, you will be charged. They need to be told that. They need to be taught that. They need to have that education.
Right.
Like,
Okay,
but
so I
I
understand
I don't
what you're saying. I know what you're saying, but you know what though? I am responsible with my gun. My kids have not touched my gun. My husband doesn't touch my gun. He just showed me how to use the clip. After that, he hasn't messed with my gun. I have a girly gun that looks like a girl gun, like it's like
listen,
this light blue pretty gun, and
y'all.
it's. Go ahead.
Listen, they passed a law here in Texas
Uh-huh.
where you don't have to pass the background checks no more.
Oh
You can just
Lord.
buy a gun. You don't have to go to class anymore.
that's
As
even
long as you're not a felon, you can have a gun now.
that's
Okay.
even worse though. I mean, I guess
They
that's
changed
Texas.
it.
But
Okay. So
okay,
It went into effect October 1st.
I was
but
gonna
what
okay.
do
So
tell
they
real
you.
do to you?
quick.
I
What
was
do they
gonna
That's
do?
tell you
crazy.
that. You
That's
What
know,
do
crazy.
they do to you if somebody gets your gun and harms somebody else with it?
No, 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 no.
Or if
This is what I
somebody
wanted
just
to know.
you are
you know,
held liable because it's
This
your
is
gun.
open carry now.
Right.
You can open
Right.
carry it anywhere now except for a federal building or a courthouse.
Right. You could open carry in Louisiana as well, but you cannot conceal your weapon unless you have a concealed weapon permit. And that
No,
But
means
no,
to
you have
no.
to go to
answer
You
class
you,
don't need
for it.
that
Jeanette,
anymore.
you will be
You
held
can conceal. You
liable,
can
and that will
conceal it.
be your co-defendant.
Well,
right.
see, you can. It can be concealed now. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter as long as you're not a felon. They don't care how you tote your gun now in
And
Texas.
I don't
It
even
changed
really,
October 1st.
I don't really want one because I might accidentally use it.
Well, they're
So
saying now
if I'm
felons
going
can
to be in
have
trouble
guns.
for that, like, you know what I mean? What if somebody breaks into your house or you think they did and
They're
you
changing, yeah, they're changing the laws for that. All
accidentally shoot
convicted felons
somebody
that
in the
haven't
dark?
been in trouble for the past over 13 years can have their gun rights restored.
Okay. So that means,
There's
but
just
they
so
went
many
through
gun
something first,
accidents
though,
that can
right?
happen here.
No,
They
they
basically
can
went
have
through
all
something.
the rights restored, but it's just having the paper, like signing paperwork and
Hmm.
all that shit. I'm not going through that.
Okay. So
Well, They told them anyway. They buy them on the street.
yeah, they are. They do buy them on
Right.
the street.
Yeah,
That's
they do
illegal.
sell them on the street, but
That's
those guns on
illegal.
the street have bodies on them, and I'm
Yes.
not gonna buy a gun on
Illegal.
the street.
Those are illegal. So
Yep.
real
And
quick,
then that's
but
why people burglarize people's houses too, by the way. If they know you have
Mhm.
are looking for one, you're like at a high risk of getting burglarized.
Yep.
no, no, ma'am,
Over here.
no,
Yeah.
ma'am. They don't know where my gun is.
No,
Nobody
I'm
knows where
saying
my gun is. I
I'm
wish
just
they would come in my house and search for my gun. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
you
Well,
don't
they
What you
getting
be
my first
wishing
one.
for
I'll
that?
be
What's
getting
wrong
the
with
second
you?
one.
you don't think any kid could be like smart enough to find it? I think they could.
If
Yeah.
they
I
did,
think
yeah.
any kid could be smart enough, cause all they gotta do is watch you,
Mhm.
watch your habits, watch what you
Mhm.
do daily. I'm
Mhm.
sure you go to your gun to shoot cans. I'm sure you go back to go put it, and I'm sure you
No,
know your kids probably watch.
no. When I had my gun outside shooting cans, when I took my
Uh-huh.
gun in my room, my kids still don't know where I put my gun. I hid it. I have locks on my doors. I
But
don't
they
do anything
know,
in
but
their
they know it's in your room.
Somewhere they know it's somewhere in that room.
Yeah,
no.
they
Okay,
know
so my
somewhere
kids have
in your room.
But your kids are also grown now.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
kids
they're
are
grown.
grown.
They're not
They
gonna
I
mess
didn't
with
have
actually
them.
you.
have a lock on a closet.
I never had it when they were young. That's the smartest thing I could have did is I made sure
Yeah.
that when I got my weapon, I got it when my kids were older.
Okay.
Okay. So as far as like if I did get it when they were younger, I promise you my kids would never been able to get to my gun. I would have it locked up with the little what they call that
Padlock.
box that, like a firebox, what they call a firebox, where
So if they
like
got
fire
mad at
can't burn it, nothing. And all you could do, you have to get
if
in
they
it.
got mad at somebody at school, there's no way they could get it into their hands if they were
No,
that.
ma'am. Not at my house.
You have a question. Zena
Go ahead.
says,
Oh,
you knew, what if someone takes your gun off of you and kills someone?
okay. So
Yeah.
for them to take the gun off of me, I have to be carrying it, and I don't carry my weapon. I have it locked away because I have a room, I have a closet, my room has more
I
than
can't
one
help but
closet.
laugh.
I was laughing because you almost said where it was.
No, 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 no. I'm saying so I got my room, I have a closet, I have another bathroom, I have like rooms, multiple rooms towards my room, so they'll never
It's
know where it's
somewhere.
at.
For all you know, the
Somewhere there.
gun could be hidden underneath her floors, or it could be hidden in her up in the
I wonder where
attic.
it is.
If she has an air vent in her room, I will put a ladder up there and unscrew the air vent and look through all there.
Oh,
I believe me, I would be stepping on the wood floor, seeing if there's
No.
any like cracks, and boom,
You'd
I
have to
found the
break
gun.
into my metal box in order to get my gun.
Oh, I'll
You'd have
pick
to
it.
break into
It's a
it.
metal box. I'll pick
Yeah,
that.
it's the metal. It's the one that
I
fire
just pick
can't.
it.
How you gonna pick it?
You could just pick it. How you open it? With a key?
No.
With the
Yeah,
little key?
it's a key.
Okay,
It's
you
a
pick
key.
it. You
It's a
pick
key.
it.
Okay, but you still
Or
have to
somebody
find
else
it.
is going to shoot
You
the
still
lock
have to
off of
find
but
it.
if you
the
said
box.
it's in your room,
In the box.
In the way of my room. I'm not gonna say where it's at. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you about it.
They
In a way.
listening to
No,
you.
don't tell us because you're on
They
video.
listening
Exactly.
to you.
look at Veronica.
Oh no, 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 no.
They're
Listen, I
listening.
have cameras. I wish they would come through my yard, let alone in my house.
Holy shit, you have cameras.
Yes, I
Oh
have
yeah,
cameras.
you was telling me a story about.
One
Wait,
of
what
your
happened
adult
when the kids
children
came on your
listening.
lawn?
Hold on, say that one more
Somebody
time.
was coming to your lawn or something. And you was like, I already told them, but then you knew because the cameras was there.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
So
what
I
was
have
it?
cameras. Too.
my neighbor daughter rides her little tricycle up my driveway. I sent her mom a picture of her daughter in my driveway. She
Wait,
said, "Oh,
guys, listen. This is when you knew it was being a Karen. Hold on, just wait.
This is
oh
crazy.
no. This is
Are
someone
you
in my yard.
serious?
That is not Karen."
Are you
Hold on.
serious?
Listen to what happened. I want to tell you why. Hold on. Okay, so like I said, the little girl was in my driveway. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why I don't want her or anybody in her family in my yard. I'm gonna tell you exactly what the reason is. Not only is it because it's my yard, it's my private property. Nobody gets on it without my or my husband or my children's permission. That's period on that. Okay, so this little girl was in my yard on my driveway with her little tricycle. I took a picture, like a screenshot with my camera system, and I sent it to her mom. And her mom said, "Oh, I didn't know you had a camera." I said, "Well, now you know, keep your child out my yard. Because if she gets hurt, y'all not suing me. Because let me tell you about this family. My dog got it was a puppy. It was a puppy. Was throwing up. She said, "Oh, your dog ate my cat. Your dog ate my cat. I'm suing you. I'm suing you." I'm like, "Really? Then why is your
Oh
cat
my
up?"
god.
No, listen. I said, "So my dog ate your cat, but your cat is up the damn tree?" The cat
Wait,
was in the tree. She
what?
said my dog ate her cat. But
And the cat was in the
in the
tree?
tree.
Oh hell no.
Yes. So
Well,
tell
if your
me.
dog ate her cat, why is she letting her kid
She
just
talking about Lola
willy-nilly
ate
ride the bike
Lola
down the
ate her
street?
cat.
No, my Rottweiler.
Lola.
I
Oh, I
thought
thought
she
you
was
meant
talking
Lola.
about Lola this
Wait.
whole time. I was like, this girl crazy if she talking about Lola and ate her damn cat.
No, Rottweiler. My Rottweiler.
So yeah, you got crazy. I got crazy homeowners like that too around my
Yeah,
neighborhood.
see, that's why I'm saying
That
I don't.
disrespect my like come on my
Yeah.
driveway with their bikes and their kids come and they think it's funny to ride on the grass. I'll be like, no. Ride in the grass over there, or else I'm gonna go get my BB gun.
See, Buddha feels me. Buddha feels me. That is not crazy that I didn't want her child in my yard because if she
No,
would have
it's
gotten
not
hurt,
crazy. It's not crazy. I'm just saying she came up on her tricycle. And
Mhm.
no, you told it more funny last time when you told it to me because the
I took a
mom, the
no, I
parents
took
was
a
really
picture of it and
surprised
sent
that
it
she
to her
even had
mother.
any
I don't
proof.
think it's crazy at all. Like,
No,
I think it's kind of weird that the mom would let her go over there if she knew you had a Rottweiler that eats cats.
no, no,
Yeah,
no, no, no,
that's
no,
crazy.
no, no. This
Because
is a
if a
That's
whole
Rottweiler eats
crazy.
cats,
no.
it could eat
Listen,
small
listen,
children.
Jeanette. This was a whole different time. I'm talking about that little girl was riding up my driveway, like literally 300 feet of driveway. Okay, it's a good way of driveway. She's driving. She's riding on her tricycle. If she falls down, busts her head, those
Wait,
people
wait,
will
wait, wait, wait,
quickly.
wait, 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 wait. I just have to say this.
Go
I
ahead.
can see if it was like a two-wheeler bike, you could fall off of that. My son has never fallen off a tricycle.
But it's
I'm
a
almost
Falling,
tricycle.
Oh, then you
falling,
don't know this little
falling
girl.
off, not falling off,
I
falling
fell off
off.
my
You know
tricycle, put a
what?
hole in my
Shut
There's
head.
up,
three wheels,
Brent.
right?
No,
Hello.
No, but
I'm just.
Hey,
it's
preach.
just a point the lady said
Hey,
soon to
priest.
you knew said keep everybody in your house off my property. Period.
No, that's cool. That's cool. But I'm
Period.
saying if any parent came and was like, "Oh, my kid fell off the tricycle in your driveway," I would be like, "If you don't miss me with that BS, because how do you fall off a
Mm-hmm.
tricycle? That's
Exactly.
why it's a tricycle because there's
Okay.
where do you lean?
I
Okay, but
fell
the
off
thing about it
mine and
is,
it had four wheels when I was little
yeah, you
and put
could
a
You
hole
know
in my
what?
head.
I don't know.
you could
Do
Okay,
slip
you
in.
you want to know how petty my neighbor is? She
Go
called
ahead.
the police on me because I had my little chihuahua that was 3 months, okay, and I was walking my little chihuahua, and I don't know what she was doing. She was in the grass or something. I told her, come here, and then we were walking, and
Hold
then
on.
we walked back. Okay, because I want her to hear this.
I'm listening. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, because the lady was like, "Oh, your dog pooped in my yard. Pick it up." And I'm like, "Pick it up. Pick it up with what? My hands?" I was like, "It's a chihuahua." I was like, "Do you know how small that is? Do you know how long your grass looks? And how deep I have to search in your grass for
dig.
her to poop?" I'm like,
You
"It's
know
a
how
little
far you
turd."
dig.
Yeah, I told her, and then she goes, "You know what? My son is going to kick your ass." This little boy gets out of the back seat with a
Are you
green
Mexican?
belt. A little boy. And I look
Are
at
you
her.
Mexican?
She's
Yes,
not
I'm Mexican
Mexican
and Puerto Rican.
fully.
I figured
I'm
that.
She's
Chicano and
mixed.
Puerto
I
Rican.
just
Yeah.
making sure my
So
radar is still
so I look
accurate.
at the mother and I'm like, "Are
I
you
see why Buddha
serious?"
and I get along. She is as crazy as me.
Yeah, I was like, "Are you serious? You better take your son and go back in the house." And then she's like, "I'm calling the police. I'm calling the police." And I started screaming, "Daddy!" I was screaming for my dad because Miami Shores police don't play.
Yeah.
They had
Yeah.
like 4 cop cars here for a damn Chihuahua.
Not for a
Oh
Chihuahua
my.
poops.
Yes, for a Chihuahua. For me.
For
Yeah,
just
for
the
me.
For a
For
Yeah,
the
she
chihuahua
owner.
Them
pooping on the
police,
lawn.
them white police gonna pull up
No,
anything
she's talking
foreign.
about in Florida.
No,
I'm in
because they
Florida.
know
I'm in
me.
South
Miami
Florida.
Shore, they know me.
I'm in Pompano Beach. I know what the fuck she talking
Oh,
about.
you got pompanos?
If
Oh,
if,
yeah,
if
Pompano,
people
crazy.
call the police and it's
Uh-huh.
about anybody that's not white, they gonna
Uh-huh.
have at least 3 squad cars.
What?
Yep,
Mandatory.
yep.
Yeah.
But for
She
a
ain't lying.
Chihuahua?
She ain't lying. No, she's not lying. Yes.
I had,
Them crackers make it sound like people trying to kill them when
yep.
they
What?
be on the phone with them. And them crackers treat it just like that. It's gonna be at least 3 squad cars. If it's anybody that's not white that they talking about, they gonna come
Even
in
if
full
okay,
force.
so like say I call, they know I sound like Shawanika, right?
If you black and you say somebody trying to hurt you, they gonna take a long time. But if you
They
sound
gonna
like
take
you
their
white,
sweet time.
if you
But
sound
it's
like you
still but
white,
it's just another like other type
if
person.
you
Is it still
sound
gonna be
like you're
four
white,
cops when they get
if you
there?
sound listen, listen, it is that racist down here. If you sound like you're white, they're gonna come running.
You
It's
wanna
really
know what,
racist
what
down
I say when I call
Also,
here. Really racist.
911? For example, last week, there was somebody who knocked on my window, and I don't want them on my property. So I called 911 and I said, "Listen, you guys get here. in less than 3 minutes or his head is gonna be blown off. And I hung up the phone. Do you know how fast them cops responded?
You see what Zena
4
said?
cop cars.
Do you guys see what Zena said? She said, "I stay strapped." Period. Well, I don't stay
I keep
strapped,
bouncing
but I
her
have a
comments
strap
in
in
here
my.
because she is lit. Zena
Put
is
away.
lit tonight.
She needs to get up here. Zena,
She
come
ain't
up.
lying though.
Come up, Zena.
Come
Yeah,
on,
I
get
stay,
drunk.
I stay with my little pocket knives because I can't have a gun. They took that right away from me.
I don't know if mine's pocket, but I stay with that. I mean, it's quieter.
It's a switchblade.
We ain't gotta let everybody know what's going on. Somebody get to acting up. We ain't gotta let the whole neighborhood know you was
Oh,
acting
you
up.
ex-military.
Ex-military. Oh, she got that going
You know
on.
how to fight then.
Yeah.
You know how to take the gun. See,
Yes,
she know how to take the gun from you. You
Nana is
know?
not ex-military.
She
Nana
do.
is not ex-military. No,
She wrote ex-military.
no, she not.
Who you knew?
No.
She know?
Who said they was ex-military?
No,
Zena.
Zena.
Who's Zena?
Wait.
The one
Hold
Zena
up.
in the
Hold up.
comments.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. 1 minute. 1 minute, panel. Hold on. Preach. Hold up. Preach. Hold up. Hold up, panel. Preach. What did you say? What did you say?
Don't make me start laughing.
Wait a minute. I'm a little drunk. And
You
I'm on my
knew.
bullshit.
He said, we know that you
I just
not.
want to let y'all know I'm on my bullshit.
I'm sorry.
I am on my bullshit. Let me give a disclaimer.
I don't think.
Wait,
I
I'm
don't
sorry.
think it was
Wait.
BS.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, look, wait, let's listen.
What? I got my ear on you. What you
I'm on
I don't think it was BS.
Okay, go preach.
I'm on my bullshit. I'm a little drunk and I'm on my bullshit. So just laugh and let it ride.
No, don't hold back now, preach. Say what
Let
you
it
said.
ride.
What you say to you knew.
What
Say
you
it.
Say it.
I already know she.
No, just say
We
it.
had this
Hey,
conversation.
Shay.
Say it.
Shay's in the house.
We
Naomi.
had this
Shay knows
conversation.
why. Shay knows why I'm laughing because I said, don't let me get back to laughing how I was laughing at you, new man. Because
Hold on.
I'm just saying, I thought we had this conversation, so I thought it was something that we
preach,
could
say
go.
it. Say it. Just say it, preach. Just say what
I
you
said,
said.
who said they was in the military?
No, that's not what you
Zena.
said.
That's what I said. What I said?
That's not what you said. Now you know you knew was not in the military.
I thought it was somebody else. What I heard from my drunk brain was like somebody said they was in the military. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna fuck with them on that. That's what my brain said.
You're lying. That's not what you. Okay. What did he
Like I'm
say?
on camera. Like I'm literally talking on camera. I'm not faking nothing. Like I'm literally that's how my brain was working.
You knew.
Yeah.
You know you could always rewatch the video.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
rewatch.
you can rewatch it. Like what did I say? Like
I actually
wait. Okay, so you knew what do you think he said? Because since he want to act like
I didn't act like nothing.
He
I said what I
basically
said.
said, okay, you want to know from me what I got from
what'd
the
you hear?
What you
same?
hear? Tell me what you
I
heard.
heard he's saying basically that you not military. You're not ex-military. Who ex-military? You knew? She ain't no ex-military. Stop playing. Like that. Stop playing, you knew. Come on, stop playing. You're not ex-military. Woo.
Okay.
I know it. You talking and I can't hear you.
Man, listen. I'm not Uncle Sam. I can't tell anybody who they are or not.
Well, you made it seem like you knew my girl was just not
Man,
involved in the military.
Uncle Sam is no longer my uncle. I don't claim that nigga.
Who?
No.
What you saying? You
So
wasn't in the military.
I'm not judging nothing.
Because I'll
I
have
don't know
Zena
nothing.
pop up on here and show you some moves.
I don't know
Zena,
nothing.
are you muted?
I don't know nothing about nothing.
Yeah, I can't hear you. Knew.
About shit.
You knew's talking and I can't hear her.
Completely
Know
oblivious.
her in those headphones.
But I'm trying to let her know though.
She knows she's trying to fix it.
Can y'all hear?
Okay, I hear you now.
Who's the person with the car?
So you heard me because I heard you going off. I can't hear you now. I can't hear you.
Again.
You know what the hell's wrong with your headphones, man? Gosh.
sure it's
What's
not your
wrong with your
headphones?
headphones?
Stop
It's
playing.
your headphones. All of us can't hear you.
They keep going out.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can I ask y'all ladies a question real quick?
Go for
Sure
it.
can. Go for it.
Okay,
We all
so
know what you're
Shoot
gonna
it.
ask. Go ahead.
Shoot it.
you don't know. You don't know what I'm gonna ask. You have no idea.
Go on.
You have no idea.
Go
And
on.
I'm throwing a
Just go ahead, shoot
curveball. And I'm throwing a curveball. And I want every woman to answer this question.
Let's go.
Let's
Every
go.
woman, right?
Let's
Oh,
get it.
Naomi, I
Okay.
send you $5. You got it?
You gonna send me $5? Yeah.
No,
My
I
cash
sent
app.
Naomi $5.
Twerk
Let me
something.
make sure.
What I look like?
That's my cash app.
Oh my God, you sound
Yeah,
like
I'm
a
gonna
mom.
sign twerk something 28. That's my cash
Naomi,
app.
you got it
I
right.
see. I got it. I got it, boo. Thank you.
Okay.
I don't.
It's
It's
spelled
another app.
it's
I
spelled
got no.
T
Thank you,
W
boo.
U
Now
R
I'm waiting
K
for my car, for my
S
new
U
car to
M
come.
A.
I'm
Twerk
not sending
something.
no
Oh, look
cash
who we
up.
got in
That's
the
all.
building. Yes.
Who that?
Yes, she said, what did
Oh,
I
at
get?
it again, media. I couldn't
Who is
see
this
who it
queen?
is.
Oh,
This is at it
At it
again.
again, media.
What's up, queen?
I
What's
think
going on?
didn't we have you follow her?
I don't know.
She's the one that has the mock
It's
bed.
spelled T W U R
What is
K.
that echo?
She's playing my audio back, so that means she got the YouTube playing while she on the live.
Victor, she know how to do this. She can do more than I can.
You gotta pause. You gotta pause the YouTube and just listen to the audio.
She's
What
drinking
you
like
drinking?
you. She's drinking.
I want to
She's
know what she's
drinking like
drinking. We
you.
can't hear her because she only got one audio. And if she unmute herself, we gonna hear us.
Close the extra tabs. She
Yeah,
know.
you gotta close them tabs. You gotta
Close all the tabs but StreamYard.
Just keep it
Only
exactly.
keep
Thank you.
The one with the little birdie on it.
Yeah.
The duck. I don't understand what the duck got to do with it.
I don't know. I don't know. The StreamYard duck is weird.
Where is Jacqueline? Naomi, who's Jacqueline?
Oh, you looking for Jacqueline?
Where are the boys? I don't know.
You already know that was that about.
Yeah, where are the
If you really want
boys?
to know where Jacqueline is, hit me up at my email.
Buddha, can you
Where
hear me?
is she? I want to know.
Huh?
Can you hear
That's
me?
between me and
Yeah,
Jacqueline.
I can hear you now.
Okay, I just want to make sure y'all can hear me because y'all just ignoring me.
You gotta pause.
What were you
Ain't
saying?
nobody- ain't
No, we
nobody-
couldn't hear you.
No, I got some pop up.
Okay, add it again. You got it, baby?
You can't hear her because
Huh?
she only got one audio.
She's playing.
So turn off
I'll be right back.
all your search bars except for your StreamYard.
What is that? Oh no.
Everything except for StreamYard.
Just keep it exactly. Thank you.
The one with the little birdie on it.
My question is, they're asking where the boys, but they're asking where Jacqueline is. I think the better question to me is, where are the boys? I think that's a question that you would want answered more.
What is your email?
Right.
Obviously, you don't know who you're speaking to. So when you can figure out my email, go ahead and hit my line, and we can talk about where Jacqueline is when that's really not the subject. But it is what it is. If that's what you want to talk about, you want to talk about Jacqueline, go ahead, hit me up. We could talk about baby all day, but I thought we were looking for the boys. But if that's not your mission, then just know that we can chop it up anytime.
Okay, I just want to make sure y'all can hear me because y'all just ignoring me.
No, I can hear you.
We can hear you. It's echoing though.
But you could say, wait, I'm gonna mute everybody real quick.
Naomi, you asking for your email.
Hold on, let me mute everybody real quick because I already know what's going on with this situation. So if you want to troll, go ahead and do it. Okay? But if you really got a question for me, come with the questions. It's never been a secret, not a way to get a hold of me. Never been. So instead of asking where's Jacqueline, ask where the boys are, which is your name, and we can go somewhere from there. But right now we're not talking about the boys. We're talking about Neilani, which was how this whole conversation came about. So if you want to talk to me, you're on my page right now. Go to my about. There's every single way you can contact me. Thanks. Have a pleasant day. If you want to come up on panel, I welcome it. So until you want to come up on panel, there should be really no questions from you other than where are the boys. Okay, anyway, let's continue, guys. Are we still, we're still here? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
here. Are y'all can hear me still?
Yes, now we can
Okay.
hear you.
All right.
So, what were you saying?
No, I was saying, what you want to preach? What is
Oh,
your
I'm back
question,
in this
Dag on
bitch.
it?
Well, I told
Oh,
you, Preach said you ain't.
my question was
Oh.
for the ladies. For the ladies.
Okay.
Now, people, the women always complaining. Not complaining. I'm sorry.
Don't
Not complaining.
sugarcoat it. Let's go. Let's go through it.
Everybody is trying to figure out like, yo, how can I be with a person I like and be with a person I'm staying with? And people like say, oh, this is what a man wants, and this is this and that. Like how to capture a person, like keep a person. You know what I mean? All right. So, do y'all women really think that men like butt stuff? Do y'all
No.
women really
What?
think
No.
that?
Wait a minute.
If
Wait a minute.
no,
It depends on what you mean.
I'm asking because let me
Hey, we're
finish.
gonna have to make a whole new live if you gonna
She
go there.
likes to cut me off. I've been saying this ever since she
Hold
ever let me on her
on,
panel.
hold on.
She
You gonna
loves
have
to
make a
cut
whole
me
new
off.
live if you gonna go there. We can't put this on the little girl thing. It's for the little.
I'm gonna make a
Yeah.
compilation of you cutting me off.
Preacher, we
Before
gotta
I
make
finish this
another
question.
live.
Hey, preach.
If you're gonna ask.
Preach.
You're off the
Bro,
subject.
dead
We're talking
serious.
about
I'm not even trying to be like that. You know I will have these conversations. I don't care. I'm literally gonna have
Wait,
to
what are
make
we talking about? Is it a different conversation?
Hold
Yeah,
on, preach.
we're
Listen
talking
to me.
about
Listen
them.
to me, Papa.
I'm sorry. I'm
Before
off
we
topic.
get
My
off,
bad.
there's one
I
thing that I want to
apologize.
play, which is
I'm off topic. My
Neilani's
bad.
visual. After that, I will set up a whole new live. Everybody in the building come
I'm
there.
sorry. I'm off topic. I didn't know.
I will be the first to answer your
I
question.
didn't know. I apologize.
All right.
Let's get back on
So
topic.
let me
So
just
what's the topic?
let me just play this real quick and we can hop onto that. Let me play this for baby Neilani, and then we can hop onto that. Let me bring Veronica in, and I will make a new live so that it's gonna be adult talk because some of my lives have been getting a little steamy when we're talking about the kids. So give me a quick second. I'll be letting the steam get too hot up in here. I'm like, yeah, let me take the jacket off. Whoa. Okay, hold on. Can y'all see this? Let's see. I want to see her visual at least. So,
all right.
Let's just pay our respects to this little girl, this little queen.
You can expand it, like make it larger?
Yes, I can. Uh-oh.
Was
But
it
you know what I have to do?
my stuff acting up or did the whole thing shut down?
No. Everything is good. Can everybody put their things on mute, please?
Yeah.
All right.
Was shot in the head and later died in the hospital on Thursday.
Start this over.
Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. Family and friends gathered at Stinson Park tonight to remember 6-year-old Neilani Fairley. The 6-year-old girl was shot in the head and later died in the hospital on Thursday. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office is now investigating the case as an undetermined death. News 4 Jax reporter Bree Isom is joining us live. And Bree, you talked to some of Neilani's friends.
I did, and they say that she was full of life and she loved to dance. I talked to some of her friends on camera, and you guys can see them just say just what an amazing person Neilani was. Dancing. Her dance coach says that was one thing 6-year-old Neilani Fairley did so well.
Neilani danced with attitude. She was definitely the girl that's going to give it to you like, you looking at me? If you're not, you gonna start. I'm gonna catch your attention.
Her coach and teammates from Shaniqua's Dazzling Dolls Dance Company danced to honor Fairley at a vigil Monday night at Stinson Park. Would she have been in the front there when you guys were doing the dance?
Absolutely. She most definitely would have been in the front. She would have pushed everybody out of the way.
The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office says the 6-year-old was found shot in the head and later died in the hospital Thursday. JSO is investigating the case as an undetermined death. The dance team now has one less dazzling doll, but teammates say they'll never forget Neilani Fairley.
She's gone, but still, she'll always be there. She'll always be here with us at the end of the day. And Neilani, if you up there watching over us, I love you so much. And you'll be my forever best friend.
Those girls were so sweet, and they're going to miss Neilani so much. Now, JSO says that the gun that apparently shot Neilani belonged to her parents. Now, we're still not sure. JSO is investigating this as an undetermined death. But coming up at 11, I'll tell you how the dance coach says that she's going to make sure that nobody ever forgets Neilani. Reporting live at Simpson Park, Bree Isom, Channel 4, the local station.
All right, so
Fast Fix
I wanted
provides on-site
to
jewelry and watch repair.
play that before I even got off on this this live, because I knew we do like to play around and we do like to make, you know, things lightened, but this was really for her. And so I will start a new live, but there's got to be more to this story. There's got to be more.
Did it just occur today?
No, this was 5 days ago, but they were trying to figure out what really happened. You know, she went to the hospital. She was shot in the head. They're saying it's self-inflicted. They don't really know what's going on.
How do they not, like, where's the mother?
The mother is sent. At first, they were like, okay, it could be the mom or the dad. Why can I move this? It could be the mom or the dad's. Hold on, wait. I got two Veronicas. I got two Veronicas up here.
I was about to say that.
Okay. So,
my internet shut down.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't want to kick from the studio. Why is it only giving me mean options? I don't know. Anyway, but no. That, to me, there's a lot more to be looked into at this point. So
it's like a still ongoing case. Okay, you know.
To me.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Who?
We don't
We
hear
can't hear
you.
you.
Get a new headset.
This is a new headset. It's actually warranted, and I do have.
I know what happened. Is the battery running now?
I don't know.
It doesn't have
she got
battery.
One of those gamer things, and it's not. She's not
Yeah,
gaming.
it's
So I don't know
tripping.
if that messes it up.
Damn.
Oh, you know what it could be too? I need to probably look into the get on that app that fixes things. Anyway, so real quick, who besides the mom? I mean, from my understanding, the mom wasn't there. At least that's what they're saying, right? The mom wasn't there.
That's
Who
true.
was there when the gun was shot?
I don't believe the. It doesn't make sense, some of it, so that's why I really don't want to say too much. Allegedly, neither one of the parents were there. There were kids around. It's just too up in the air right now, and that's why I was stalling out to really talk about it.
Wherever the child's body was found, anyone that was present at the time, were all their hands tested for residue, gunshot
That's what I was just gonna say.
That's what I don't know.
That's what.
And then I heard she shot herself in the house, or was shot in the house, allegedly, or it was on the side of the house. So that's what I don't know. Did the kids get a hold of the gun? Because I know I was dumb when I was in over. Like, oh, look, guys, we got a gun, and then, you know, I don't know what the case could be, and that's why it took me a little minute. But I'm like, no, I need to tell this little girl's story. When I get more, I will tell more, but right now it's just so.
Just by looking at what that little girl said, like, you'll be my best friend forever. That's fake. That's fake though. I don't believe what the kid's saying.
Why?
So
that's a girl on her dance team. Why wouldn't she believe that?
No, I just don't believe it from the little kid because I don't get a good vibe off that little kid.
Okay, so what you're telling
I
me?
think it's fake.
Can y'all hear me?
Oh man!
The one who was on the news, the one who was talking. What?
In her dance team.
The what?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, question. You said the mom nor the dad was there?
No.
From what I can see right now, it's not known where she got the gun, whose gun was it. Now they're saying recently it's the mom's. It's just all up in the air.
Right, but what I'm asking, who was caring for the children?
The neighborhood, I don't know.
Yeah.
The complex, the hood.
Oh. So, it's the mom's gun, but if the dad wasn't there, and he was supposed to have been caring for them, and he running around doing God knows what, he needs to be charged as well.
They'll
We
probably
don't know.
get
We gonna just leave this
child
one
negligence,
as.
man.
Look, we gonna leave this one as
So
up
you
in
know,
the
if they
air.
get
Allegedly, when I give more information, I'm gonna put more info on Nailani, because we do not know, and I don't want to slander anybody, talk anything bad about anybody until I know what's going on. So we're gonna end this live, and I'm gonna open up a new live, and then we can just chit chat about anything, because I don't want this live to be negative. And to me, it's kind of going down that route.
Right.
And I don't
Many
know
prayers and
what's going
positive
on
vibes
with
sent
this
to the
little girl.
family.
Okay, hold on real quick. Okay, so I'm not saying that this is what happened. I'm saying my scenario.
Yeah, she's
if this
asking.
is what happened, if this is
Oh.
what happened, that neither one of the parents were there, the mom wasn't there. God knows what she was doing. God knows what he was doing. But those children are on their own by themselves in that house. They should both be charged. I'm saying if that scenario is what happened.
Okay.
So if there was a babysitter there, do you feel that way?
Hell yeah! If I leave my kid,
Yeah, if there's a babysitter there.
if I leave my kid with you,
No, but do you feel the babysitter should get charged or the parents?
Oh my
left the
God.
gun in the house.
Yes,
Whoever's caring for that child
automatically.
and the parents, if they left the gun around for them to get at it, yes. All three of them. All of them need to go up the road to prison. Done.
So what
I'm
if
not
the
saying how much
babysitter
time.
found it and pulled it out and left it down?
Say it again one more time.
What if the babysitter
I was about to say
scrambling through
that.
their room and pulled out
That's
the gun
what
and
that's
left
what
it
I'm
down?
getting at. That's
That
what
was
I'm
what I was
getting
about
at.
to
I
say.
think they were.
What if they
From
were
what
at
I've
work
been
and they
seeing, the
left the
two, the
gun
mom and the
secured?
dad, were not there.
They were at work,
Reported it.
probably.
I don't know the for a fact yet. That's why I'm not saying it's for a fact,
Right.
because I don't know for a fact.
Okay, so
But
Janet,
this
you
is
said
what I've been
if-
gathering.
Okay, so you said Jeanette, you
Yeah.
said if the babysitter got the gun, pulled it out.
Yeah.
What the F is she doing up in people's stuff?
Hmm?
I wish a babysitter would come get in my shit. Excuse
I'm
my
just-
language.
I'm just saying, like, what if that happened and they were at work and they left somebody in charge and they were paying them?
Okay,
Should they
let's
be
just
charged?
say. Okay, so why was she able to get to the gun? Is my question. That's what I would say.
So there was a babysitter.
That's what I'm
No.
trying to figure
We're
out.
We
just
don't
saying.
know. People
There-
are
there's-
adding stuff. This is why I don't like.
Yeah, that's
that
not
don't add.
no. That
Nobody knows anything.
Okay, wait a
know,
minute.
and that's how I know.
Wait, can I like?
Yes, go Preach.
Okay.
Get it.
Can I, real
Let's
quick?
go.
Okay, how old were these children?
The little girl was
Which
6
children?
years old.
6 and what? It
We don't know
another
the
The other
child.
kids, they're not putting out that information.
How many other kids were there?
I believe there was 2 other children there.
How many children died?
One.
What was the age of the child that died?
6.
So this okay.
And the other two?
Oh, wait a minute. Well, no, that doesn't.
From my understanding, she was the middle age of both of the children.
Real quick.
Okay.
So it was 3 children. One was 6, one was 2, and one was 2, right?
From my understanding.
We don't
Okay,
know the
so
age.
that's the facts. Are those the facts, or does
We
it just
don't
say
know
3
that.
children?
From what
What
I know
stage was
now,
children?
there were 3 children, one
And that's
older,
what we
one
know.
6, and one was younger. From
Okay,
my
so-
knowledge now.
okay,
I'm not
so
gonna
you have
do
a-
anything I don't know.
So the facts say 3 kids. Well, sorry, I said 4. 3 kids.
Speculation.
One was 6. No, I'm just saying. Are these facts? It's facts that it was 3 kids. Is it
So
documented
far,
that
yes.
it was 3 kids?
I haven't
Okay.
seen any nothing
So
redacted.
okay. So the documents say it's 3 children, right? Do the documents say that it was
The
a
news.
6-year-old?
The news. I'm not gonna say documents. I have not seen black and white.
So
the news.
So the news said it was 6-year-old, right?
Right.
3 kids, a 6-year-old, one younger, and one older than the 6-year-old.
Right. Right.
Okay. They never specified how much older
No.
than the 6-year-old,
No. Not yet.
and who died? The
The
6-year-old.
6-year-old.
Yes. The one in the middle.
But what
Okay,
they are saying is it was a self-inflicted wound.
Wait
even
a minute.
though I can't find autopsy
I'm not asking that. I'm not
information
asking
that will say she
What was
did
the
it by
gender?
herself.
What was the gender
A
of the
little
children?
girl.
The little girl.
So a little girl died. Do
Mhm.
they have the genders of the other siblings?
No.
They have not given that out because they're minors.
But they gave the gender out of the one that passed because she's a minor, but she passed, so it's different,
And it
right?
obviously had to be
Okay,
like
okay, I get it. I
pollution
get
as
it.
well.
Because she's no longer here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know how much older the older child was from the middle child.
No.
That plays a factor because
Right.
and when you grow up, when with your siblings can piss you off,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
When you're 6 and 7 and 8, 9 and 10, you don't know the effects of you don't know the weight that death holds. You don't understand that. You know, you don't know what a gun does. There's no way your little brain can fit that in. The trajectory of a bullet and what happens when it hits.
Exactly.
You know, so you don't that's not even in your head.
Exactly.
But if you've seen enough on TV that those things stop people and completely finish them, then as a child, you know, you might quit. All I'm saying is, firearms are dangerous. Like I was in the military, dude. Like guns are not not something to play with. Like
They're
people
not.
don't understand. Like a lot of people have never pulled a trigger in their life and fired a
Right.
weapon. A lot of people have never done that, and I realize how many people have never done that because a lot of people like they think that it's just boom bam and it's no.
You
It
can
is
avoid
very
it.
easy. It's very easy to pull a trigger, but through that entire motion, you feel a tension. You feel it's like you feel a tension, you feel a tension, you feel a tension, and it's a slight little more tension at the end, and it pop, pop.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
as as an 18-year-old
Mm-hmm.
firing an M16, like I realized like it's so easy to pull this trigger. But at the same time, I realized there's still it feels like forever. Like people think you just pop, 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 pop. No, pulling that trigger is forever. Cause you realize what you're doing. When you know that you're shooting a real like round,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
it's different. When you know what that bullet does, it's so different. And
Mm-hmm.
children have no idea like what that means.
They don't.
And so for you to have a weapon in your home around people who could who couldn't even fathom what that would do to a life, and then they go around and they play with toys that mimic that constantly, having a gun in your home is dangerous in itself. But you have to understand, like as a parent, like your children they're going to have their little disagreements. The way my brain works, I would never have a weapon around my home, only because I understand that children fight. I grew up fighting. You know, yeah, somebody might run in your house with guns, but at the end of the day, if they run in your house with guns, you're kind of already fucked. So you having a gun isn't really gonna like people are fucking stupid. Okay, I'm getting
I
into
don't-
other stuff.
I don't even have toy guns in my house because what if my kids go to somebody?
Children are precious and they don't know a lot.
They should know about an autopsy.
It's way too dangerous. It's way too dangerous, and I feel like you know, if
Yeah.
nobody ran in there and harmed those children, then it was probably two children possibly having a dispute, or they just found the weapon and they were playing with the weapon and it went off. And that's sad, but maybe that's all it is. And I think it's more of a conversation about like people having a lack of knowledge about firearms. I don't know. It's really sad. It's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I agree. I agree. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, I agree.
I just want to make sure. I agree.
I
You've
mean,
got to be
whatever.
responsible to have a gun in your house or anywhere else. Responsible and not negligent.
Y'all not hear me? Where did At It Again go?
Oh, she fell off.
She went live.
And fell. Oh, she did?
She live.
Right.
No, she's right here in the chat.
Wait, I have her right here, live.
Maybe
It
she's
says
in
on
both
my
accounts.
phone.
I know
Oh,
she
it
said.
says the video is private.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's added again.
What?
She said
yeah.
kids find guns, they are
What's
curious.
today? Thursday? Oh,
There's
I
a lot
think it's
of
her
I think
game
I
gun
think
night.
I'm gonna
deaths
cut off all
that
my
is
But is
what's
it
dreads.
happening.
is
Like
it
full
private?
dreadlocks. That'd be dope.
Is it private?
Yeah, it's private, it says. Because when you
So
go
Tina
to
said that
like the homepage of
Oh,
YouTube,
the
she's
news
still
it
report
talking.
says she
stated that the
live.
mom was home.
Yeah, she was live earlier. She was doing her game night.
No, she didn't lack any emotions. I just, that's what I feel.
I mean, your Abby is literally like a aura.
It has nothing to do with her emotions. It had
Yeah.
to do with her expressions, her body movement, everything. Her eyes, everything.
What happened to Naomi?
I clicked the wrong
There she
room.
goes.
I was trying to see what Out of the Gale was doing, and I clicked me all the way out.
But I can understand what Preacher's saying because I have a brother who's 4 years older than me, and he's tried to kill me since day one,
Whoa,
since I was brought home from the hospital.
Whoa, wait.
At it again. That's preach. That's
Hey,
preach.
Huh?
I've never been through anything like that. That's heavy. I've never been
Yeah.
through anything like that. I was just talking about just
In
sibling
general.
rivalries.
No, but I'm
Like
saying
siblings.
you're
But
right,
that's heavy.
and with the
And I feel like
kids.
if that's it, yo, that's crazy. Like, and that's why these conversations they matter, because it's like I would have never have known like someone had actually gone through something like that had we
Right.
not had this conversation. You know,
Right.
because that hit me like a ton of bricks for someone to say that. You know what I mean? So I mean, but that's how sibling rivalries go. They go deep. Like it's, and if as
But you
kids
Well,
we
can't.
don't know how to,
I only
you
said
know,
it and shared it to say and let everybody know that what he's saying, yes, it is true.
Mm-hmm.
Siblings do fight, and
But to
since
that
the day I
extent,
was born, my sibling wanted me dead.
Yeah, I remember you telling me.
What?
Yeah.
I'm not. I think that's because I'm the youngest. I think my older sister didn't really care for me, but I don't see my brothers.
We're 4 years apart.
So
I think
let's.
we're all 3 years apart.
Okay, so let's just say scenario. You know, I do scenarios. Maybe another thing that could have happened. Regardless, I feel like the parent should be charged for negligence for having a gun where the children
I
can get
agree.
to it. Period.
I agree.
Okay, so now maybe one of the kids got the gun in their
Oh.
hand, and they were, like they were
Naomi.
struggling to get, the other one was trying to get it from the other one, and then the gun went off. That's another possibility. But the way they could find that out is gunpowder.
But look at the chat. It says the news report stated that the mom and 2 other children were at the house. Were home.
Wait. The
From
news
2
report.
days ago, News 4 Max.
Wow. So now the mom was there?
Yeah, the
She
mom
really-
was there and 2 other children.
She really should be charged.
Yep.
Wait a minute. The
I don't
mom.
understand
Wait, hold
why
on.
she's
Wait,
not in
wait.
jail.
What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Look at
So-
the chat.
Wait. I gotta. We gotta cross
Xena
reference.
Torbet.
We
Torbet.
gotta
What
cross.
that?
Hold
I'm
on.
sorry if I chopped your
You
name.
can't always listen to the chat. 'Cause the chat don't mean no.
She said, I know, but she said, look on News 4 Max.
Yeah, news from Max.
I'm gonna look this up because that's ridiculous. Hold on.
I think that's what Naomi's doing.
And Naomi knows what I do when I hear that the parent was in the house and something like this happens. I feel like maybe the parent accidentally or did on purpose and maybe shot at the child. Maybe they wanted to get rid of their child. Look what's going on in this world. This world is effed up right now.
You might be right. You know,
The world's always been effed up ever since there
It's
have
just
been
more
people that
noticeable,
think
right?
they can
It's
get
more
over with
noticeable
bullshit.
now, yeah, because social
I mean,
media.
You wanna know why it's more effed up now? Because cops are handing in their badges
That was in one
after
state. That was in
36
one state,
years,
yeah.
after 40 years on the line. They're handing in their badges because some do not agree with taking the stuff.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You mean
So
we're gonna say what can we let's find a funny
so
word for it.
so like if you think about it,
Help me
if
find
they're
a funny
turning in
word.
their badges,
Help me find a funny word for that thing that they don't
The
want to take.
poker.
the
The
poker.
No, that's too descriptive. It's poking. We need to make it sound like something that wouldn't sound like
Naomi, I can't hear you.
Naomi.
The ouch.
Are you guys talking about
The
that
out?
thing?
No, yeah, we're trying to find. Let's find a new word.
Just say
for
that
it.
thing.
Something
We
we
know
can
that
call it.
thing you talking about. Just
Yeah.
Nah, that thing that's Lauren Hill. Lauren Hill, that thing is everything. Everything.
Yeah, well,
Everything
that
is
thing.
Well, that
That's
thing.
Lauren
Yeah, that
Hill.
thing. What about that
Nah.
All the
we gotta
police are
think
handing
we
in their
gotta think of something else.
badges.
We can call it. We can call it.
So crime rate is
You're
gonna
supposed
go
to
up.
start
They're
a new
saying.
live because
they
now
don't
we're over
want
here
to take
saying
Is
it.
he
things.
back up here acting up?
Yes.
Okay, look. Hey, y'all, Naomi out the building. About to come back with a new live. Everybody hop into it. I'm literally going to click out and come back in. So, rest in peace, little Nailani. We will be following up on this story. So, I will be letting you guys know what's going on with that. But we got to kind of separate these things, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all know I'm down for the combo.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's conversate about all of this stuff. But when it comes to these kids, I need to kind of separate it.
Okay, let's go.
You gotta work with me here. All right, bye.
So what, 10 minutes? 10 minutes?
Not even. Bye.
Okay. All right, bye.